Modern society is still struggling to break free from the old and conservative views on sexuality. Sadly, a topic as natural as self-pleasure, especially among the elderly, is often shrouded in shame and embarrassment. It's high time we looked directly at this issue and courageously spoke up about the benefits, the realities, and the emotional power that this act brings to older adults. This video will serve as a powerful manifesto, shattering unfounded myths about self-pleasure in seniors and inspiring each individual, regardless of age, to confidently embrace and celebrate the profound power of physical and mental connection. 1. Why is self-pleasure in the elderly a sensitive and hidden topic? Imagine walking into a room full of elderly people. They're sharing stories of their youth, adventures, and sometimes even regrets. But in the midst of laughter and nostalgia, have you ever heard them talk about sex or self-pleasure? Never. This is because society has long associated sexuality with youth, deeming the enjoyment of bodily sensations in the elderly as abnormal or even improper. The truth is, pleasure is not a privilege exclusive to youth. Sexuality and bodily sensations are fundamental parts of the human experience, accompanying us from birth until death. Denying this need in the elderly not only causes harm, but also isolates them, stripping away a crucial part of their emotional and physical connection with themselves. 2. Unveiling the truth about self-pleasure. Joy is ageless. Self-pleasure is not merely a physical act. It is an expression of self-love, an affirmation of one's ownership over their body. For seniors, it holds an even deeper meaning, as age brings a host of physical and emotional changes, ranging from reduced mobility and hormonal imbalances to the pain of loss and loneliness. Maintaining a connection with their bodies through self-pleasure becomes a way to rekindle the joy of life. Imagine this. When an elderly person faces countless losses, wouldn't they feel a surge of happiness knowing that their body can still generate joy? In these moments, as they explore their bodies, accepting each small change, they are crafting a symphony of self-acceptance and self-appreciation. 3. Self-pleasure and health. More than just satisfaction. It's not just about pleasure. Self-pleasure offers substantial benefits for the physical and emotional health of the elderly. When discussing health, people often think of activities like walking, eating healthy, or maintaining regular exercise habits, forgetting that sex, and specifically self-pleasure, is also a critical factor in sustaining health. For seniors, self-pleasure can improve blood circulation, prevent issues related to dryness, and counteract muscular atrophy in the genital area. The feeling of climax releases a surge of hormones such as oxytocin and endorphins, neurotransmitters known to soothe the mind and alleviate stress, anxiety, and depression, conditions that are all too common among older adults. Moreover, self-pleasure can significantly enhance sleep quality. As people age, sleep becomes more elusive, particularly for those grappling with illnesses or physical pain. Self-pleasure can act as a natural remedy, helping the body relax and drift into a deep, restorative sleep after a long, exhausting day. Thanks for watching to the end. If you feel like this is the place for you, follow our channel to enjoy more new experiences together. 4. Breaking the stereotype. Elderly people don't need sex is a serious misconception. A deeply rooted myth has persisted for ages, ingrained in the minds of many. The elderly don't need sex. This misconception not only stems from a severe misunderstanding, but also has a profoundly negative impact on the psyche of older adults. Sexuality, or more broadly bodily sensations, does not naturally fade away as we age. It simply changes form, transitioning from the fiery passions of youth to a more serene and meaningful state. Self-pleasure becomes a tool for seniors to explore themselves and cherish their bodies amidst all its transformations. It's a way for them to affirm their freedom over their own bodies and, more importantly, rekindle the joy of life in the years often misunderstood as filled only with loss and decline. 5. Self-pleasure and emotional freedom. A revolution of the mind. Self-pleasure is not just about physical gratification, it is a powerful symbol of freedom and autonomy. When an elderly person willingly engages in this act, they are sending a strong message. I am the master of my body. I am not bound by social norms or expectations. I deserve to have my own joy and happiness. In a world where freedom and power are often granted to the young, the act of self-pleasure by older adults is a brave act, a revolution against isolation and the loss of autonomy. They are not merely demanding the right to live true to their nature, but also the right to love and appreciate their bodies, regardless of age. 6. The psychological benefits of maintaining a connection with one's body through self-pleasure. Many psychological studies have shown that the elderly often struggle with declining self-esteem, feelings of loneliness, and depression. Maintaining a connection with their body through self-pleasure helps reinforce their sense of self-worth and self-acceptance. This is not just about creating pleasure, it is a way for them to regain faith in themselves. When an elderly person confronts loss, such as the death of a spouse, the departure of friends, or the limitations of physical capabilities, self-pleasure helps them maintain a link with their inner emotions, soothe loneliness, and reaffirm their right to be loved and cherished. 7. Reclaiming bodily empowerment. It's not shameful. It's a source of pride. The negative perception of self-pleasure often stems from ignorance and societal norms. In reality, this is a courageous act, asserting one's right to own their body. View self-pleasure as a symbol of freedom, a freedom not constrained by time, space, or age. This video is a powerful call to everyone, regardless of age, to courageously acknowledge and cherish their bodily needs. Self-pleasure not only brings physical pleasure, but also nourishes the soul, elevates self-esteem, and helps us maintain a more fulfilling life. Do not let social prejudices, shame, or guilt prevent you from exploring and appreciating your body. Pleasure knows no age. The only thing that changes with age is the way we experience and receive it. In fact, the older we get, the more transformations we undergo, the greater the opportunity to truly understand and connect with our bodies. A meaningful journey that everyone deserves to embark on.